We're going to take a look at all that stuff before it drops today. We're also going to have another sneak peek at February stuff coming too, so make sure you stick around for that at the end of the stream. But let's go ahead and talk about all the awesome stuff that's coming in here. I think we actually have line items of almost everything in the update.
Fun stuff in this one.
First of all, let's talk about that Warzone Assault map. It's going to be urban.
Yes. Really cool. I mean, there's some fun little things on this, which you're going to see through our fly-throughs. I really like the skybox, the setting. I really dig the openness of this. There's just a simplicity. Big circle, high, low ground, vehicle-friendly. Bases are always very easily viewable. I have not played this in a real match yet, and I feel like there's just going to be a lot of action, a lot of just people being drawn to certain points. I just don't feel like you're ever going to be bored in this map. I love the look. I love the look of Battle of Noctis, and this is kind of just the same. I mean, you almost feel like this could have been a campaign mission, when you first look at it.
Right, sure, yeah, absolutely. And talking with the Warzone team, I mean, there's a real focus on making this Warzone Assault level play totally different than Battle of Noctis, and actually the same applies to Riptide. We're going to hear about that later on today, but can't wait to get some more Warzone Assault in on this map here. That's going to be urban, and then Jay, the next map, of course, is going to be a Riptide, which is an arena map.
Yes. Another, before we get to Riptide, shout out to the artist that threw in that little Easter egg on the van. You just got away from. It was so good.
Come on.
Switcher, guys.
What are you doing?
It's the best part of the whole thing. No,
now you're trying to fast forward and make up for your mistake.
Look, we got to show it, though, man.
You can't do that.
When I saw this on the map, there it is. Just...
That is majestic.
Just beautiful.
And the freeze frame. You've made up for it.
Lennox.
I'll eat my words.
Done. Look at that.
Well done, video man.
You started out low and then just awesome recovery.
Look at that. The smoking gun.
Which is just super rad. Riptide, yeah, one of my favorite looking maps. I love the color scheme of it. The flow of this just looks really interesting again. A lot of ambush points, a lot of verticality to it.
Yeah, and we're actually going to hear about Riptide later today, too, from the designer as well, which is exciting. But another example of a map, though it does use some of the elements that you might see in Fathom. There's an explicit goal to make this map. It's asymmetrical to start, play very different. We're going to hear from Adrian Bedoya on that later, but can't wait to get some games in. I know I've seen a lot of matches of Pro Team playing this map, especially things like Strongholds and how that plays. I think we're going to see Slayer later on today, but I love the look, right? It's a bright look. It's fresh, and I can't wait to jump into some matches on this. Hopefully the matches go better than my Community Forge game types went, because I believe I lost all of them.
Or how Overgrowth went for us last month.
Right, when we played against Pro Team.
We have Pro Team on our side.
You still remember that?
I do. I think about it way too much, honestly. Another big thing internally we like visually about the map, sort of half of it is partially underwater. You can kind of see the sea level there, so part of it you're looking underwater, part of it you're above, and then the other area is sort of buried in sand. So some nice contrast there between the two sides of the base. Yeah, this just looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're gonna, of course, you haven't seen, this is the first time you're seeing long form video of this map. We're also gonna show you the reveal of actual gameplay. We're gonna do that live. Hopefully whoever's playing does a half decent job and isn't playing against a team of 4 professionals, but we're gonna have that to come in just a bit. Next up, Jay, in this update, the Halo 2 battle rifle. We just announced this, was it yesterday?
Yeah,
I believe
20th we did it.
Wednesday, yes, thank you. This is the Halo 2 BR. So what you're looking at is the Halo 2 weapon, the full model, totally remade in Halo 5. So I liked how people online thought that it was a matter of copy-paste into the game, but it actually took a team of artists, designers, and modelers to actually bring this model into the game in Halo 5. And of course, it has that classic scope as well, right? I've talked to some of the Pro Team guys. They say it feels pretty awesome. It's a little bit more difficult to use, but that gun is coming in too. I know a lot of people are excited about that. We also got the Blood of Subban, which has needler ammo. That's a rare carbine that you're going to be able to find. That's included in Infinity's Armory. You see that thing going. It looks, of course, a little bit like the needle rifle because it has that needle ammo. So excited to get my hands on that. I have to say, I haven't even shot that gun yet.
It's a powerful gun.
Yeah, it looks
powerful gun.
It looks pretty sweet. This is the Reign of Oblivion. This is a fully automatic carbine, and it is uncommon wreck. So you see that
please.
Just unloading here. As you see, you just hold that thing down. So you got to make sure you're good on your hold. You know, there's a lot of guns in Halo history that have had the ability to hold down, so you got to figure out, well, actually I have to ask the Pro Team guys if holding the trigger down is the way to go, or if you want to tap that. But also got some prestige ultra rare skins as well. Take a look at these. These look really sharp. Once again, a whole different UNSC skin set that you'll be able to grab with a new look across the entire UNSC set.
I like those ones a lot, man.
Yeah,
that looks
these look
great.
sweet.
Woo.
I like them indeed. And there's your last look, of course, at that SMG. So the DMR will be included too, and there is the DMR. But we have some pretty wacky weapon skins too. They are admittedly wacky.
Yep.
We love them. We know some of you guys too. This is the Last Slice
Pizza.
AR. It looks darn good.
It does.
Especially, and wait, we're moving through these fast. We also got the AR. This is the Mr. Chief,
yes.
which looks pretty good. And then this is the
Mr. Locke.
Lock and Loaded Magnum.
Yes.
Mr. Locke, of course. These are the non-union varieties. This is now the Lord of the Fries Magnum. We're going too fast. We're going to Old Abe AR right there with the Eagle. We also have some sweet stuff from Boomco. So you guys might remember the Boomco blasters, the actual toy weapons. We have the AR and the Magnum. Now this is the Scratch Magnum. I love this skin, right? It's kind of your
I do
90s
like that.
LA graffiti type look is probably the closest parallel I can get to that. Yeah.
Exactly
And now you have your Atlas armor. This looks sweet. One of the premium armors.
I love that helmet especially.
That is in the set. Yeah, that looks fantastic. One of our I think one of my 3 favorites. If you take a look at kind of the curves, looks quite a bit different from a lot of the other armors. They're in Halo 5, and of course he's rocking the AR,
yes.
which I have to say looks pretty darn good there. Now this is the Mark V Alpha armor. We announced that the Mark V was on the way. This is the Alpha variant. Can't talk about what might be coming later, but this thing looks darn good. Of course, this is the classic armor. It looks really good, and can't wait to
Brings back some good
hopefully
memories.
grab that and rock it. Of course, that looks fantastic. I have to say, I also love how the Mark IV came out. So we know a lot of people are going to be after that armor set as well. But Jay, the last one here we're talking about for armor sets. This is the Achilles.
What an appropriate slow reveal too. This is top 3
This is certified
all time for me.
badass.
In Halo armor. Yeah, this is amazing.
This looks really good. Of course, that Spartan influence looks fantastic, and you get this by you get the armor by getting to level 3 in your Spartan company commendations, and then also you get to the helmet by reaching level 5 in your Spartan company commendations, which is no small effort.
No,
right? That
it's
is a tall
not.
order.
No, it's not.
Grab your best friends and get into a Spartan company and start unlocking your commendations, and you'll be able to unlock this as well.
Worth it though, man. Look at that thing.
Indeed, it looks sweet. So when you see someone rocking this armor that they mean business, and they've got a bunch of friends who mean business.
Right, exactly.
Not only are they good, they've got a bunch of friends who are good.
I think seeing a squad of 4 of them all decked out like that coming at you.
Back out.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm good, thank you.
Here you go. Here's
How
the
about no?
Atlas Unbound armor skin. So here's a few of the armor skins that are included in
haven't
the
seen that
January
one.
update
All
as
right.
well. You just saw the Vigilant as well. So this looks good. A little bit of a different look. Now this is the Infiltrator Saboteur. Now this one looks pretty sweet as well. Looks a little bit, reminds me of some of the more slick Halo 4 armors.
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
Right? Looks pretty sharp indeed. Now this is the Stalker Arrow armor skin. So these are new skins for armors that you might have already unlocked, but now you'll be able to grab some new skins for if they happen to be your favorite. And by the way, all those screenshots that you're seeing there are taken on the new map Riptide. And this is the Enforcer Strongarm, which I have to say looks pretty clean as well. So a lot of new armor sets. Hopefully whatever flavor of armor you like and you're into, you can check them out. And then here's that last Gungar Dvalin that looks pretty sharp.
I'm a
too.
big fan of the helmet, actually, especially.